So it all gets compounded and it
Yeah.
comes into you. Now, the way to release it is not, we're not blaming them, but
Hmm.
realizing that we come into these forms, into this life to see that story and say, hey, I'm going to change it. I'm going to forgive the past.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be the one that changes it. I'm not going to let this pass forward. Because the other part of this generational healing, if we look at it, what's happening in our world right now, these wars, these killings,
Mm.
whatever, all those things that we're labeling as bad and happening outside, it is because of those things that has happened many, many years
Yeah.
ago, thousands, 3,000 years ago, that people are still fighting over, and nobody's forgiving the past, nobody's releasing it, nobody's healing it.
Yeah, I love that you talk about healing because I think that this is one of these things. And, here in the States, we're getting ready to celebrate the holidays. And I really believe that in order for us to have peace, we really have to look into healing. We really have to look into ourselves first. It's not about, oh, I hope these people have peace. No, look inside you because at the end of the day, we're all human. And we're not going to be perfect. And every action is going to have a reaction, and we're putting into our interactions with others, whether we know it or not, a little bit of what can make a difference and what could create healing or can aggravate circumstances. I love everything that you've been sharing, and thank you so much. This is incredibly educational and continue to help my growth, and I know that our listeners are definitely listening. You use several different modalities when you're working with
Mm.
individuals in your practices. You help them rewire emotional, mental, physical, and energies and bodies. A lot of times when we're talking about energy, and again, I think that I'm going to use myself as an example. I grew up in a very religious environment.